Welcome to the Highly Focused Podcast. I go by the name of Brother Terry.
And it's your boy Ed ZP.
And we back at it again. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate it.
We are very highly focused, and hopefully you are too.
Extremely.
Because we need to be tapped in.
We are on
that Gelato Margy. Gelato Margy.
Yeah.
You know.
All I know is that it's a hybrid. I believe it's indica dominant.
How do you feel? Do you feel like it's an indica? I feel like it's an indica dominant. I don't feel as... I don't know. My leg is shaking. I might be trying to run somewhere.
I don't feel as hype as I would normally be if I just medicated on a sativa.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I definitely feel calm.
Mm-hmm. My eyes are low.
They said something about they said something about a head high. I didn't really feel that initially. They did say then the body high will come and just relax you. That's more so what I feel. I don't think I felt the head high.
Actually, I feel some cerebral right here, but it's not like a... They said when I think of head high, I think of
that shit just
mentally
gonna hit you right in your head initially. Then they said something about you gonna feel like shit in your forehead. No, that's what they said. You gonna feel like your forehead. I said,
somebody
whoa.
Gonna smack you in the forehead. What?
Whoa, what is this?
Hold on.
No.
And then your body gonna be relaxed.
Whoa.
Slow down. Buy me a drink first.
Right. What is you doing?
I don't even know you.
We've had gelato in the past. It's pretty solid. So
yeah,
I figured I could just, venture off slightly.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad. The buds did look good though.
The buds looked great. The buds are like a little amazing. Dark green, and they got nice hairs on it.
Like
balls,
like mountain green.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, definitely solid buds. They were soft, not too soft where you like squeeze, but it definitely had a nice little pushback, which is great.
Nice solid buzz.
Yeah,
I would get it again. I think.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far. I think we'll see.
We'll see by the end of the show. We'll let you know.
We will. Hey man, but you guys know how we started off normally with them high as hell questions.
As per usual.
What you got for me today?
So who you think is going to play you in a movie? So say if you had a movie about your life, the movie about the Highly Focused Podcast making it to the big leagues, and they had somebody play you, who would play you right now?
That's a good question. In the past, the person that I would want to play me in the movie, he passed away. It would have been Chadwick Boseman.
Okay.
So rest in peace.
I can see that. Rest in peace.
But now, I think it would have to be one of two people.
Okay.
First guy, I would say, I forget my man's name, and I'm drawing a blank. It's probably because the gelato got me. I'm gonna blame it on that.
We still in the head right now.
My man Atticus from Lovecraft Country.
Okay.
I forget his
first name. You trying to be tall?
Yeah, I just want to see how the air is up there.
Is it better up there?
Right. I just want to, what I mean?
I never knew.
Yeah, right. He's one. Then the other one would be my man Yasin Bey.
Okay, Yasin Bey.
AKA Mos Def.
Okay. I was trying to...
I called my man by his government.
Called him by his government? His actor name? That's his actor name? Got you.
I mean, when he on songs, it's Yasin Bey.
Oh, I didn't know.
Facts.
So
but it would be those two.
I got you. My two, the first one is Seth Rogen. I just want to say.
Okay, first of all, I'm not even going to address that.
Y'all know why.
I'm not even going to address that. If you watching, you know why that don't make sense.
He's going to be blackface, but not really. I'm just telling him to get a 10.
Okay, cool. I ain't even addressing it.
This is called the future, so we don't have color in the future.
Also true.
It's going to be black and white again.
Also true.
Going backwards.
Backwards, like they can take it as back.
Or, I forget his real name, but Ice Cube's son.
Do you know Ice Cube's name?
Ice Cube.
It's O'Shea Jackson.
No.
So it's O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Okay.
He's Jr. That's what I'm saying.
His name's Ice Cube, right? Do I know his name?
His real name is Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Nigga, do you know my real name? Eddie. Hey, nigga, that's my name.
Okay, I can see that. O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yeah, O'Shea. All right. So, if you could go back in time to one point in history, right, and then just experience that event, What would it be? Like, just to experience it.
I want to see if dinosaurs really roamed this joint.
Okay. Do you want to see like when they stopped existing at that point?
Yeah, I wanted like the day before. I want to survive that joint.
Okay.
Because I want to see what really take them out.
Okay.
And why did like a rhino survive that and the hippopotamus? Why it took everything else out? Why elephants survived that?
Because they evolved from
dinosaurs.
I don't think the dinosaurs disappeared.
That's what I want to know.
I think
That's what I said. I want to know if they really roamed this joint.
That's what. Yeah. That's why I asked if it was like if you wanted to see that day, because that would be my second one. Like, is to see if they actually stopped existing because some.
What they say, a meteorite or asteroid or something like that?
Earth, and then they all over the earth just died. I think they evolved into what we see today. But
bro,
outside of that,
cavemen start eating them motherfuckers. They start catching them. That's what it was.
All right, I'm gonna go see Freaknik back in that. I want to experience one time. Freaknik. I'm trying to go to Freaknik.
This nigga
I'm trying to see back in the like when
back in the
Tupac
day,
was in
bro.
there.
I'm trying to get Freaknik,
Man,
bro.
I'm trying to be in that
My man
joint.
said, I'm trying to be turned.
That's where the cocaine flew
Oh
like
my God.
milk out of the,
What?
out of the teeth of the
Where
world.
the cocaine milk?
So this strain today
Right.
has got me giggly.
It got him all types.
It's got
of
me talking crazy, talking real
Craziness.
wild.
Indicas make you crazy like that?
I mean,
No.
these hybrids.
It's a
do.
hybrid.
These
You
hybrids
don't-
do.
You don't know what it is. You don't know what
Up,
they gave.
sleep, up,
Right.
sleep. Like, yo, chill.
Bro.
All right.
Man, about to have a temper tantrum in 5 minutes.
So, God forbid something happens and you pass away. We pass away. Who you hunting for? Who you haunting first before you go to heaven? Like, you gotta haunt somebody. God said you gotta go do some work for me. You gotta haunt this person. Fuck with them real quick, and then you can come on up. Do God's bidding.
I want to haunt like one of my teachers, but them niggas probably gone. Like one of you motherfuckers that probably failed me in some shit. You failed me in the math class or some shit.
I'm gonna haunt my dad.
You just want to find that nigga.
Yeah. God, no, show me where he at real
You
quick.
just want to find that nigga. You gonna say you want to haunt his ass.
Well, what you just
I gotta find him to haunt him.
That's the whole
Step
reason.
one.
Find this nigga.
Yo, this nigga crazy.
Haunt that
Haunt this nigga after I find his ass.
Why you wasn't there and then disappeared?
Bruh.
That's funny.
Every time that nigga sleep, just start smacking that nigga in the head. Bang! Wake his ass up.
I know he got hot dogs in the back of
Every
his
hour
neck.
on
I'm
the
gonna
hour.
smack
just-
them.
Yeah. Open neck, no respect, nigga.
That was my hot questions for the day.
My man's
Hope y'all can
hilarious.
answer them joints too in the comments below.
Who is you haunting, bro? Speaking of the Gelato Margy,
Oh,
we
yeah.
were talking about THC content last week,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just having a conversation because I saw a article about the inflation of THC
Mm-hmm.
and cannabis these days, and how labs are actually trying to finesse, or I think it's actually companies forcing labs to finesse
Paying them off, too.
yeah, THC content or THC levels in the weed and stuff like that.
Just so one can outbid the other
Yeah,
because of
you know, if you see something that's like 25%, and then you see something that's 19% THC
in the same brand, which you
but
see at dispensaries
but
all
they
the
both
time.
$35 or something like that.
Yeah.
You're gonna go for the one with higher content 9 times out of 10 if you don't know what you like.
Exactly.
Get to the what I would call the untrained smoker.
Right, right.
To the untrained smoker, you would go with the higher THC content because you would think you're trying to get more bang for your buck.
Right.
And that's not even really a saying. I think that's a crazy thing.
Yo.
How
problematic.
Problematic ass phrase.
Bang for your buck. I need y'all to, speaking of shoes, I need you to come back. Bang for your buck.
What, bro?
Stop saying it.
That's I got
Somebody gonna
Whoa,
get
that
a
sounds
case.
crazy.
A case.
You're trying to get what you think you paid for.
Bang.
Right.
And
Anyway.
the bang in the buck wasn't even enough.
Yeah, that was never a thing. That's crazy. But yeah, that's a crazy saying. But anyway, getting back. I just had to. My fault. We veer off here at the Highly Focused Podcast when we highly focused.
When we highly focused.
Gelato Margy every day. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, man, I think it's based off of not popularity, but consumers wanting higher THC content medicine, and then I think companies are actually like I said, companies are kind of forcing the labs to actually fudge the numbers and stuff like that. And there's several different ways you can. I read there's several different ways you can do that. Literally, is a whole lot. I'm only going to say one because that was the kind of the main one that stuck out to me. Like it said that one of the ways that they can fudge the THC content numbers is like by drying out the bud more. Because the drier a sample of bud is, the lower the moisture is in the bud. So the lower the moisture is, the higher THC percentage. So essentially, the drier the bud is, the higher the THC content and stuff.
Yeah, and how it's read through the machine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you could just be drying that shit out your joint, which I don't even like no dry ass bud. Like, who the fuck does that?
That's the thing, because these labs are scientists, but they're also smokers too.
Exactly.
Okay, so sometimes us as people, we try to figure out ways to do things, and what is it to take? Like, oh, I really like this brand. I'm cool with the person who brings it to me. All right. Well, we know that whatever bud kind of comes in the driest seems to be more. So I got you.
Right.
Like, and they'll do it for them in that way. So, like we said before, we see different buds, different brands, and the THC content be totally different.
We're talking about Purple Punch, just something.
Right.
Just something we were talking about last week, and I just happened to get that not too long ago, earlier this week, by a different brand.
Was it higher or lower?
I have to double check. But the buzz didn't look the same as it did before, which I said I got from SunMed. This one I believe I got from Rise and Shine or And Shine or something like that. Yeah. So I don't, they be finessing. I mean, I'm saying
but these are also plants too, so we got to take that into effect. Not every rose looks
20.
the same. Right.
20.
Okay. And what was the first? What was the one?
The original one I believe
was over that, right?
Yeah, it actually might have been around there.
Okay. But that's the thing it came to me, like, these are also plants, so there is different conditions or different, somebody putting Miracle Grow in their joint, fucking your butt up.
Different growing techniques that people use.
Right.
Some companies may do specific type of grows, and other
different lights changes the factors.
Yeah, the environment and all of that.
So they need to stop doing this. That kind of messes it up for us, because there might be two different brands that are actually doing it correctly, and we're seeing that the THC is coming out different because of their conditions, but hearing that there's specialists who are doing this, and it's kind of making us look bad.
As a patient, I just would like consistency.
Facts.
That's all.
And that's how I feel. I kind of feel bad putting the THC percentage on our screen now.
Yeah.
Just because it changes so much, and I kind of put the average. Because I was looking at Amherst Sourdy. We got it at a certain amount. When I looked it up on online, I saw 17% at one point, and then I saw 27% on another website, right? So I had to just average it out. But now I'm going to just give you all the side effects.
Facts.
Like the giddy.
Tell y'all how we feel.
Yeah, and then you can kind of see that. It'll kind of help y'all out with, what to expect. Not so much the THC and what,
I feel chill, by the way.
Right. That body high just slipped in.
There you
it
go.
slid
Pause.
right down.
Yeah.
So,
that body high just slid. Whoa. It did it now. Sheesh.
Put that up.
But right. But no, I thought overall, like, the article was just, like, very interesting, just saying how, like, just labs are doing that, and it's based off of just consumer just wanting it. And it just makes me think down the line, how else are they going to be
manipulating?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm interested in that. I'm not looking forward to it, but I am interested in that.
Hopefully, when these things become more mainstream and legal, that there will be some kind of university of we'll still buy it. Like, people are still gonna buy it, right? Whatever the strand is, once one goes away, we want that bud. So hopefully they'll get to the point where you're just making the stuff. Nobody has to change the Coke recipe. You're just doing it.
Coke ain't
Speaking
good.
of Coke.
You gotta stop it.
Let's not speak of Coke.
Right, let's not. Stop it. The reason I keep mentioning the labs things is because in the article I saw that the labs were the ones being sued, and not the actual company that actually, not the actual company that owns the lab or the company that owns the bud. Yeah, that's what I thought was crazy.
Here's the thing about suing.
What?
Speaking of shoes, here's the thing about suing.
Here's the thing about suing a nigga.
I did just see that Walmart was sued for $4 million.
That's it?
For racially profiling, or $4.4 million for racially profiling. But the thing is, it was an employee. So here's the thing.
You racially?
No. The employee racially profiled the black
customer,
guy, right? Called the police and everything. The police didn't even do anything. The police was like, he always does false, police reports or whatever. And I'm glad this guy is getting that $4.4 million. But is the liability still on the employee? I mean, on the employer, because he got fired like a couple months later for damaging like $35 in property. Not even for that. Not even for the racially profile. He got fired for something different, for knocking over a fucking microphone or something.
I think because he was at work and it was at the store, that was more than enough reason for them to sue Walmart.
Right.
But I also think if it wasn't Walmart, if you were just in a fucking regular ass grocery store, not grocery store, but a smaller mom and pops, thing, and somebody did something like that, I don't know if they would sue the actual owners of the shop, the shop instead of the actual person. I mean, it probably would, but
that kind of ties into this. So going back to this thing, they're suing the lab because the labs are the one who are doing it, who are drying the buds, they're not delivering them in any certain way. They probably told them to deliver me this. Everybody has to consistently deliver it at this point. But if you're doing the drying and you're making the THC content go up for the benefit of a company, be it for a couple of dollars under the table or just some like free bud later on, right? Something, you're doing it for something, but now you have to pay up. So as a professional, just don't up the money.
Well, no, man. Let me know about any parking blessings.
Parking blessings. I know I was hiking last week, but I went to the beach with my sisters this week.
Word.
And their children. And I got to see the whole entire ocean upside down. It's weird. There was this. We got to this ride, and it was called like Spin 360. Me and Moe just on this ride, and at some point it went upside down. And I was on the side where I can just see the entire ocean, the sun, and everything. It was the most beautiful thing that I've seen in my life.
So you were hanging upside
down
on a ride.
On a ride, and that
over
2 seconds of me being in the air for that, I was like, "Yo, I see the entire ocean." It was beautiful. It was crazy.
Probably would have shit on myself.
It was scary, but it was definitely worth it for that one teensy moment of seeing like beach.
That's crazy.
Water, sun, sky, all upside down, and trying to flip it in your head to like, oh, this is what I'm actually seeing. I'm actually seeing this shit, and then now you're back on the fucking ride going all types of crazy shit.
Bro, I've been trying to focus on not falling out that drone.
Bro, I was smiling the whole time. I can't, like, on rides, I just have to smile. I can't be scared. It's just more like, get the giggles out. Just make it, turn the scared cry into like a giggle, and then.
Like, bro, this is drone. Get me up off this drone.
How about you? What was your parking blessings for this week?
Where's my parking blessings for this week? Went to the gym consistently. Talked to both my parents. I got paid. That was always.
Got paid.
That's always love.
Amen.
That's always love.
We always love to get paid.
Right. So I'm gonna
and keep it coming.
Right.
And keep it coming.
I do got a high question though.
What's your hot question? I got a hot question first, though.
Go ahead.
Yo, can you believe after all this shit, they still together, yo? Your butt cheeks.
Nigga, what?
No, what was your shit?
What the fuck is you?
It's like, what?
All this time they stood up. I'm like, nigga, who? Stop it.
Go.
Got me on that. So what's the feeling? You know how weed can make you feel giggly, tired, euphoric, creative, all that type of stuff. What's a feeling that you feel like you want to feel, but you haven't felt?
That's a good question. Confidence. I mean, I built it on my own. You build it on your own, but I wish that like when you smoked, I guess I do feel confident.
You gotta smoke some of that Kanye OG.
Kanye OG.
That shit might make you bipolar than a motherfucker.
Ego.
Right.
Ego. Ego's actually a good thing though, but good thing and bad thing. But yeah, you don't want the Kanye level all the time.
You want that? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes. That's the kind of confidence I wanted. Like when I smoke a blunt, I want that type of confidence. I want to be able to walk up to Jamie Foxx and say, "Yo, I got a song for you," and then when he sing it wrong, be like, "Don't do that again." Like that type of shit.
I'll walk up to
when
Jamie
you don't
Foxx
know
and be
nobody.
like, "What's up, Eric?"
What's up? Straight face and staring. Waiting for a response.
His whole first name. What's up, Eric?
What's up, yo? How your mom been?
Right, what's up? Mr. Bishop, how you been?
Jeez.
Nigga about his whole name. That's hilarious. But
How about you?
I don't know.
Just came up with the hot question. Didn't even think of an answer.
I have a whole lot. I've had a whole lot of different feelings when I'm high, so it's kind of hard to really think about it. I don't want to feel confused, but I don't think I've ever felt confused, but I don't want to feel that.
He said I can tell you what I don't want to feel. Because when you first said it, I was thinking like I never felt angry on weed. I was like, that was the first thing I was like, what's the negative feelings? I've never felt angry. Sometimes be too emotional. You be like, come on, like. Weed definitely is like get you into with your feminine side. Like I feel like this is a nigga's flower.
That shit is an aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That shit just had you all
in your feelings.
Not emotional, but more so emotionally aware.
Emotionally aware.
That
makes sense. That makes sense.
You said something about African American dictionary. They supposed to make that?
Oh yeah.
So Negroes.
The Oxford's Dictionary of African American language. It's supposed to be coming. I need to look into it. I think I need to have my mom read it because
I need to have my mom read it.
She read for a living, but to sit there and like, what do you think is different? We learned our language from English. Right. It comes from English. Yes, we changed the sayings. I think if it was a sayings dictionary, like how we got the slang dictionary, like okay, but I don't want an urban dictionary for African American culture. Like I don't want that. I don't want a physical form of that. Like okay, Urban Dictionary. Let me, because there's too many variables with Urban Dictionary. You be having,
bruh, it's so many
20 entries for John. Come on, it's a noun.
It's not
person,
even
place, a thing. It's
demographically, it's just things can mean different stuff.
Right.
By regions and like I said, demographics.
Like we say joint here and they say joint in New York. Joint. But it means the same thing. That joint. Let me get that joint.
Is it that? Is it their accent?
No, it's them saying
no, it's the word.
Joint. Yeah, because they actually spell it out joint too. I'm texting.
Y'all niggas different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. I know you seen this foolishness about this damn fake ass rapper that's out.
Yes.
This hologram ass nigga.
This really fake ass rapper. This AI rapper? Sorry, IG
AI nigga. I don't know. Dang. Elemental P ass nigga. I don't. All of them. He fake. Right. Why are they doing this? Is what I'm asking, bro. Like, why is people doing this?
So,
technology got to chill sometimes. Like, just sometimes.
And it's going to stop. Because here's the thing: Capitol Records did sign them and then drop them.
What?
They dropped them because he already said the N word.
Is it a?
And you're not human, so you can't be a nigga.
What?
And he's also supposedly perpetuating stereotypes already, like what it means to be black or what a rapper has to be, this type of rapper, right? This is from an AI, which is coding.
Right. Who is doing this? Somebody is coding this on a laptop. Who is doing this from the computer?
This whole dig into this art. Okay, the artist of this AI, we need to know him. He's the artist, right? We need a human form person to look in because now you're taking
This shit crazy, bro.
Not taken from a regular rapper, but like
Yeah,
I don't want to see that for our future rappers, or see that for the future generation that now is just you can't do it. AI is gonna do the music portion of life, and now you're like, oh, can I ever make it as a rapper? Because now, I mean, I can't. Everything's NFTs and everything's this and everything's online, and I gotta be meta, and I can never be myself. Like, that's the thing. We're using AI to take humanity out of humans.
All they had to do was just make that shit a game.
Facts.
That's literally all they had
Facts.
to do. It was already games like that in the past.
Facts.
All you had to do was make it a game. You didn't have to make that in real life, bro.
And people can make their own raps. They can do their own thing, and then it kind of that would be so much better than
why did you do that?
Making the AI rapper trying to get, first of all, Capitol Records. We're not even gonna put you. We're gonna just say why'd you do it, but we don't want to know the answer.
I don't.
Glad you dropped them.
You
because you knew that was I think that the dropping of the rapper came after the backlash of why do we even have an AI rapper?
I'm sure.
And then now they looked into, they were probably like, oh, NFT, meta world, we're going to be putting everything on that. So good to be the first ones to do it. But now, look where we're at.
N-word and shit, bro. Like, I ain't even know no shit like that. Like, what?
So, prayerfully, we get some more great artists out here. Hopefully y'all listening, and this is
fuck AI.
This is
artificial intelligence, not Allen Iverson. He's the fucking GOAT.
Yeah, we need.
I love Chuck.
Yo, send us a string, bro. Send us some.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to look like you at the Sixers game, front row eating popcorn.
That's my man.
That was slump. I love AI, bro.
Yo,
real shit,
to this
bro.
day,
AI GOAT,
he's
man.
the realest person. He definitely is inspiration to be who the fuck you are.
Hell
Excuse my
yeah,
language.
man.
Be who you are.
Shout out to AI, man.
Facts.
He's the man.
He's the
Well,
man.
come on, winding on down, man. See, Chuck got me in. See, that's what I'm saying. AI put a smile on niggas' faces,
Right.
man. Damn. There you go. That artificial intelligence shit had me mad as hell for a little bit. Like 3 minutes,
For
bro.
3
I was
minutes,
tight.
I was mad.
I was sick. Like this nigga sit there and what? Who is this nigga? Who made this nigga up? Like what? I can't even do nothing. Like just a computer said this shit. Like it's wild. Oh my
It's
god.
so much stuff.
But yeah, winding on down, man. Let me know what you've been listening to. Repeats, recycle.
My repeats recycle. So I'm gonna start off with an oldie. Take your swag real quick. So Lovely Day.
You old as shit. Nigga just walking happy as shit down the street, walking the dog, listening to that shit.
Facts.
Bobbing this shit out of his head.
That's my joint. It's such a great upbeat song by Bill Mathers.
You can't not smile when that joint is
That's why it's
on.
perfectly right after that.
Yeah.
AI and Lovely Day.
You can't not smile after you hear that joint.
Imagine listening to Lovely Day and walking up to AI crib.
You trying hard as hell to listen to that joint, not smile, bro. You looking like a fool.
Look, we gonna play it and like go to the hood and just blast that joint and see what.
Bro.
Look at these people's faces.
I know y'all fuck with
Y'all
this
wanna
joint. If you
smile?
don't, nigga, I know your auntie love this joint, bro. Stop playing.
Somebody in there want to mix it.
Right. Somebody in there cleaning shit out them dishes to this shit.
Right. But then I got Yes Indeed. I got Yes Indeed by
That Drake.
that Drake and that little baby.
Yeah.
And then on the way over here, Third Telegraph Ave. That's what I call it. But it's their other name is Oakland.
It's just Telegraph ad. Yeah.
But what's the 3 for?
It's
It's the third John. It's the third John. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Why would they put that in the title though?
that's how it is on his joint.
No, they disrespected me. Because now I look
Now
crazy.
I thought it was Third Telegraph.
I was
Ave
gonna
the
call
whole
it
time.
Oakland. I was gonna call it Oakland the whole time.
Yeah, it's Telegraph Ave. Oakland.
But yeah.
Childish Gambino,
Childish.
Lloyd.
Yeah,
That's solid joint.
that's good.
I was listening to Jid, and his album came out.
Okay.
So I was trying to get that joint to listen. I listened straight through once. It had a couple solid joints on there. I'm definitely going to revisit later today and probably tomorrow. I was listening to Cole Off Season.
Off season.
I was listening to my man Donnie.
Donnie.
I was.
The Donnie collection.
Yeah, I was listening to my man. But that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, and Kendrick.
And K. Dot.
Per use.
He was definitely on rotation when I walked in. Definitely started jamming as soon as I walked in here.
Immediately, this nigga thought it was a concert.
I was in here. Yo, where he at?
Turned up. Like, yo, I know this nigga about to come out and perform this shit.
He never came out.
Never came, bro. Damn.
Baby
King still tight about that joint. Bro, I know you gonna do this joint one time.
Jeez.
They gonna wait till they go overseas to do that shit. I'm like, come on.
Probably. Damn.
Come on. All right. Let me know about any inspirations or motivations that you want to share with the people.
So, this shaman was asked a question. He was asked, "What is poison?" And his response was simple: poison is having too much of something that's hurting us, basically. So, ego, food, ambition. There's a lot of things that are considered poisonous.
Money,
laziness, power, like it's technology.
right?
We see it in every day. So there's enough of something, and then there's an overboard of something. There's THC could be poisoning you if you're doing too much.
Right.
So moderation and knowing your limit and knowing what you need to get to the next level. Like ego shouldn't be past a certain point. Your power shouldn't be past a certain point. So that was a little inspirational.
Solid joint. Me, my quote is, "A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at."
Wow. How did those two go together so well?
Because my man Bruce Lee said it.
Bruce Lee, he know.
That's what I'm saying.
He knew.
Be like water.
There's a goal.
I'm going to say it again. A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at.
That's powerful.
Bruce Lee was that nigga, bro. I'm going to keep it real.
I want to go.
About to make me watch Enter the
About to
Dragon.
go watch some shit.
Right.
I'm thinking about all the
Right, I'm about to go watch Enter the Dragon. When I was a young boy, I used to always watch them Jones with my
Right.
godfather, bro. Like, Bruce Lee was that nigga. Whew. My shit.
right now.
Right.
Living his karate
Young
dreams.
boy life. Real work. For real, bro. Shout out to Bruce Lee, man. Rest in peace. He's a real one.
Word.
But
Shout out to Bruce.
we appreciate y'all for still being with us.
Yes.
It was a good one.
How do you feel? Before
I
we-
feel pretty good for relaxed
good?
for the most part.
Pretty calm.
Yeah, I'm chilling. You know, I'm not too anxious. Like I said, I never felt like I was like on a sativa or anything. It was definitely hybrid from the rip. But yeah, I definitely can. I guess I can be social, but I'm trying to just chill.
Chill. Got you.
I think I would prefer to chill
Got
right
you.
now.
Got you.
But if I had to be around a few people,
You
I
wouldn't
can,
mind it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could,
Maneuver.
maneuver in that.
Word.
Yeah,
I feel the same. I think I want to say just a couple negatives.
go ahead.
So like, pause, watery mouth,
Water in mouth. Pause. I don't got
pause, and then slight nausea. Not like I'm not nauseous, so I never feel that. But I feel like that little slight, like what people will say. Like when I
Got
read
you.
sometimes and I see nausea, I'm like, oh, that
maybe
little
that's
bit of
what
feeling. So that's how I feel. Like it's just those two. But other than that, that head high definitely went into a body high. I feel relaxed.
Did
I
you
don't feel
eat?
like getting up, but I'm gonna get up.
that. Did you eat?
I ate breakfast, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I had some breakfast and I had some of those mangoes.
I was wondering why I didn't feel it. But yeah, again,
Different situations.
right. It affects people differently.
Right.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all for being with us. Stay highly blessed, highly favored, and highly focused.
Thank you, Jesus. We love you, Jesus. Amen.
Yeah, and follow me on the gram, bro.
Crusty too.
Crusty too.
Crusty
Keep
boy.
it breezed. You live forever. That was a secret to life. Greasing your elbows.
All right, we good.
That's a hot question.
Alexa, play Legend by Bob Marley.
Play Legend, the best of Bob Marley and the Wailers remastered by Bob Marley and the Wailers from Apple Music.
You told him to turn it off.
She said, nigga, y'all started talking extra.
Then you turn it up.
She said, I was trying to listen in.
That hoe, man. For real, that hoe.
Yo.
Yeah.
She listen when she don't want to listen.
Right.
She be listening to all conversations all day.
Minding somebody else's business all day long. Then when it's time for you to do your job,
She said, oh, wait, I'm excused. What'd you
right.
say?
Stop being nosy and play my fucking songs in the sequence that I want them played.